SSI, SSDI, Social Security Railroad benefits at $2,400? Yes. MSC? Yes. Hazard pay? Yes. EIDL grant, the remainder of $10,000 EIDL grant? Yes. Sound delicious? It is delicious. It's third stimulus check and third stimulus package. In this video, I'll go over what is in a third stimulus check and third stimulus package. This is Biden stimulus. And I'll go over where the Cash Act 2.0, the revision of Cash Act, will be in third stimulus check and third stimulus package. So much great news, so much confusion, but I'm going to make it very simple for you. This is third stimulus check and third stimulus package. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's LALATE. I hope you're good and safe. This is afternoon's LALATE, and this is third stimulus check and third stimulus package, Biden stimulus. When will it manifest itself and when we start hearing about it? In the next few days. As the new Congress is sworn in tomorrow, first item of business is getting ready, third stimulus check and third stimulus package. Because the Biden administration is just a few weeks away, and you need to have the bill ready to go and have them ready to sign it. So what is in it? Subscribe to this video, because throughout the next few weeks, I'm going to ensure that you get this money, second stimulus and first stimulus, still retro, across the board. Make sure you subscribe. Also hit the alert so you don't miss a video when I go live. Meantime, like this video. In this video, I'm going to go over what are the items in third stimulus and how soon you could see them manifesting themselves in real pieces of paper in a bill. And let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news is that the big item that viewers always talk about in third stimulus check and third stimulus package is the $2,400 of SSI and SSDI. Common questions I got recently, is it $2,400 or $200 a month? It's $200 a month. What's the first month that I would actually see it? February, because it's too late for them to get you the January check, because Biden doesn't come in until about the 20th of January. So you would not see it until February. Well, is it from January to December? It is. That's how Biden proposes it. So February you'd see 400, not 200. What else? Well, there's a step up lifetime, up to 20%, yes. And then what is this COLA thing? COLA is a benchmark that basically is used to determine whether to increase your SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or Railroad benefits each year. It doesn't move, so it's not a good benchmark. They want to switch benchmarks. So when I see the impact of COLA, the new benchmark, the end of next year, when your benefits get reassessed after a year. Viewers started to ask me a really good question yesterday. Is the $200 on top of your benefits taxable? I initially said yes, because hey, it's a period, like Social Security benefits are taxable, so they're just increasing Social Security, it's taxable. But then I thought, well, a stimulus check's not taxable, so it depends on how they phrase it. I really don't know. Multiple stimulus checks, that's in the Biden third stimulus check and third stimulus package. That's not taxable. The likely amount, of course, is $2,000. The likely running time is at least 6 months, or until the pandemic ends or unemployment goes down. People have been asking me, when do you think the pandemic's going to be over? At least June. I don't even think it's going to be over before June. $12,000? Yeah, that's $12,000. FPUC retro? Yes, that too. So how does FPUC retro work? You would not have to do anything. If you have already certified for benefits all those weeks, you're ready to go. So when would it run from? Biden's promising it retro to when FPUC 1.0 expired, and then go over this current FPUC 2.0 and give you the difference. So how many weeks is that? July 25th is when FPUC 1.0 ended. So July 25th to now is 20 weeks. Yes, 20 weeks at $600 is $12,000. And then going forward at $600 a week as well. So if you're getting the $300 now, they give you another $300 to make it even. EIDL, yes, EIDL grant is coming back. The remainder of the EIDL grant is coming back. If you did not get the $10,000 grant, you would get the remainder. Excuse me, if you got part of the $10,000 grant, you get the remainder. If you did not get the EIDL grant, you would get it. If you got an EIDL grant of $10,000, you would not get more. EIDL grants would also be available for people who didn't get one or never applied the first time around. EIDL is economic injury disaster, and it's sba.gov. It's not live. None of these things in third stimulus check and third stimulus package are live. There's nowhere for you to apply for them yet. And it's for independent contractors, sole practitioners, and small business owners. And there you go. CDC grant. The CDC grant is for frontline workers. The amount we really don't know. Presumably at least $5,000. Next, the Lifeline grant. I'm getting a lot of questions about the Lifeline grant lately. The Lifeline grant manifested itself in the HEROES Act during the summer from the Democrats. The Lifeline grant RSA is up to $50,000. So how do you get the $50,000? If I recall, the $50,000, the highest amount is $50,000, and that's if your cost of goods sold was $50,000 or more, 2019 earnings. Yeah, so if they are, congratulations, this could be really delicious. Next, hazard pay. $10,000, yes. $13 an hour, yes. January last year to 60 days after the pandemic's over. Essential workers. Who applies? You don't apply. The employer applies. When does it go live? Not open, not law. But we're going to see a lot of big twists and turns with it. Big turns. Another round of PPP? Yes. Another round of rent? Yes. Another round of utilities? Yes. So a lot of big stuff in third stimulus check and third stimulus package. Whether it's SSI, SSDI, the multiple stimulus checks, the EIDL, the hazard pay. There's a lot of stuff in there. So viewers may start to wonder, well, what about the Cash Act? What about that $2,000 stimulus check? Is that going to become first before or not come first? Really hard to say, because the Cash Act is a fix-it bill. It's a bill to fix things. It's not a bill to really do something new, is how I'd say it. The Cash Act proposes to fix the first stimulus package and fix the last stimulus package, which is the second one. It would fix the second one by giving you an additional $1,400 to bring you to $2,000, or if you didn't get a stimulus check, to give you $2,000. Then it would go back to the first stimulus package and give you a stimulus check if you didn't get one, even though you should have been eligible, but for the adult dependent issue. It's a fix-it bill. Can it be done standalone? It would be done standalone. Would it be done before MSC or be part of MSC? I think it's going to be done separate. MSC is multiple stimulus checks as part of a major bill that would just go, forward, same amount going forward. So when would we start seeing the items of third stimulus check and third stimulus package? When would you actually get the money? When would you actually see the bill? If Nancy did it right, we should see the bill in the next few weeks. We shouldn't see the bill, after January 20th. We should see it way before January 20th. We should see it introduced. We should see the deal provisions. We should see the numbers. And the shocking thing that I don't like so far is we have heard no specificity from Biden beyond the numbers I'm telling you in this video. Where I'm vague, it's because I have no numbers from Biden. So I'm not being vague because on purpose, I just don't have numbers for Biden. You would think that Biden would have this bill ready to go and ready to be introduced right before the 20th with numbers and everything, but the hiding the ball is just not making me, making me a little antsy. Now, maybe that's the Georgia Senate races. Maybe after Tuesday we start to see more of these details. I hope. It takes one day to pass the Senate, one day to pass the House, one day to pass the Senate, but, you want to start seeing these provisions. When could it become law? Day one. What else would happen on day one? I've been reporting for a while that there will be an executive order on day one that has 3 provisions from Biden. 1, eviction moratorium. 2, mortgage forbearance. And 3, student loan debt forgiveness. An eviction moratorium that would protect you different than the CDC. Basically a simple one that just says, hey, you can't be evicted. 2, a mortgage forbearance. There is no mortgage forbearance now. It's scary. It's awful. The second stimulus package doesn't have a mortgage forbearance in it. You don't want to talk too loud. You don't want to wake up the banks because, they can foreclose you between now and Biden comes in. And finally, student loan debt forgiveness. That's being talked about a lot. When would you actually see this moolah if it became a law around the 20th? When would you actually see the moolah? Well, you would see the stimulus check as fast as you're seeing this one, just a few days later. You would see the PPP and the EIDL literally probably the end of that week. I believe EIDL is ready to go. I've been telling you that for a while. You're going to see that right away. And then the SSI and SSDI would land in the next month of benefits, the February month of benefits, but retro back to January. and that the FPUC retro would probably start coming in, I would say, within the next 3 to 4 weeks after it became law. Everything else would have a little bit of a delay. So rent, food, all those things would have delays. And then the grants, those big grants may maybe just be boggled down. The slowest one, hazard pay. It just, hazard pay, I just smell it going all the way to March. It just, until people see money. It's just a slow process. Lifeline grant, sure. Anything where you have to apply and get the money, it's like another round of rent. It's just gonna be slow. It's gonna be slow. So the good news is you'll see money. It'll trickle at its own pace. You won't see a big avalanche of moolah right away. Not a big moolah movement at the initial spot, but you'll see money and then more money and then more money. So it'll come progressively over time, which is what you really need. If you have questions or comments in today's video, drop them in the comments below, or join me on the next video right after this, which is Becoming the Mitch. I'll go over more about what's in third stimulus and what's happening in Congress this weekend. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay LALATE for more.